Hello and welcome to another video on Farming Simulator Pro 2014. In today's video it looks like we're going to be doing some baling. There's a little baler over there. As you can see it's 38 minutes past 11 in the morning. Beautiful sunshine. It's nice, doesn't it? Telegraph poles. No birds or environmental sounds. In fact, there's no sound at all. Isn't that strange? Anyway, let's get into our tractor and we shall go and get the baler, which is over there. So let's just jump in. All the dials and everything actually work. I'm actually controlling this with the 360 pad. Oh, which is a little bit tricky because you've got to use the view with your mouse. How are we doing for fuel? Actually we could probably do with some fuel. Let's fill her up. Home fuel storage, your machine, filled up with fuel. There we go. Let's get that back into forward. And I'm now going to swap to make this a little bit easier in order for me to get to the correct side of this baler. And there she is. In fact, let's just jump out and have a quick look. So this is our hay baler. It's a friend. Any friend's a friend of mine. Nice little red wheels there, nice and shiny. Don't know whether it gets covered in shit as we go on the field. We shall see. We shall see. So let's get in this bad boy. Alright then, come on now. You've probably got subscribers of about 10. Well, probably with about 4 hits on this video. So let's get these 4 budding farmers. And we can show you how it's done. So I'm going to get that. Move this back. Can we do this first time? Come on, we can do it. Move that back. There we go. Attach. Press R to gather the hay and T to discard the bale when it's ready. Okay, so get this into forward. And we're going to head off into the field. It is attached, isn't it? Yeah, it's attached. And we're going to make our way over to the field. Got to say, I don't know what it is about this game, but there's something really relaxing about it. It's really quite enjoyable. If you've never played one of these games before, highly recommend you give this a go. There is actually Farming Simulator 2013, which is a little bit easier to play than this, I'd say. And there's our field. Now, is it buggy as it was before? When the actual crops disappeared, even though they were still there on the field, it looks like it is bugged. Oh no, this is actually on the field. There we go. In fact, before we actually start, let's just go down and have a look at our combine harvester, which I bought in a previous video, which is not actually uploaded. So here we go. Let's just come down here and have a look at our combine harvester. In fact, we shall move it so it's not in the way anyway. So let's just jump out. Whoa, where are you going? Stop. There we go. So this is our field. We've actually already taken the corn from this bad boy into this chute. And let's just get in our combine. There we go. And we're going to move this bad boy out of the way in reverse. There we go. And we'll move it over there. Now with this we can actually get that right. We can obviously, enable the mowers to reverse, to forward. Let's get this bad boy down here. And basically, once the trailer is full, we would then move out this and put it into a trailer. All nice and good. So let's just jump out here. Right. So let's get back in our baler. Go on, farmer, get running in these wheelies. Alright, did you see the actual field pop in there? There's a slight bug, a slight problem with the game at the minute. Let's get in. Turn this bad boy around, and then we shall start baling like a farmer bales his field. Alright. Now in order to get onto the very edge of the field, we could use the little mini map down at the bottom. I'm going to try and get this right on the edge. Are we lined up there? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And to turn the baler on, it's R. Do we need to drop this down? I don't think we do. So let's just bring this up and see if it starts collecting. Yep, it's collecting. As you can see, it fills up down at the bottom right. So we can continue up here. It's blindingly bright, that, isn't it? Blindingly bright. Trying to keep within the field confines. All the way to the end. And I'm going to press stop. Turn around. We shall come back around the other side. Start it again. It's actually easier to see this way. Oh, we're at 100. Okay. So tell me that I need to discard with the T key. So let's just have a look at this. T key. And there's our bale. Lobbly jobbly. Let's get back in the... I'm going to say the cockpit. It's not really quite the cockpit, is it? We shall carry on down here now. Fills up pretty quickly. Let's drive over here. In fact, I'm just going to slow it down slightly. Come down into, I don't know, third gear. Maybe fourth gear. We'll put it into fourth gear. And if we press the F3 key, it gives us some information about... Blimey, it's hard to see on here. It gives us some information. What's F2? Oh, there we go. About the current field. Oops. What was it again? Discard the bale. T. Oh, looks like I've missed some over here. And we shall continue up here. Collecting our lovely... is this hay? I don't know what you call it. Is this hay or straw that's left over after you've taken the wheat? If anybody knows, you can tell me in the drop box below. That's another one ready. So we're going to discard the bale, the T key. There we go, and we can continue on. Continue on baling our hay. Don't know if you guys have actually already got this game, or you've seen it on Steam and you're not quite sure whether this is going to be your sort of game. It really is a relaxing game, something different. If you've not played one of these games before, don't worry, it does hold you by the hand. I'm surprised they haven't actually released something like this on the new consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One. It'd be something different for launch. I think a lot of people would actually get something, you know, when you've done with your first person shooters and you want to get out on the fields, try something different. Now, as this video is going to be quite long, me doing this, I'm actually going to finish this field and we shall come back in when I get down to the very last little section on the video. Makes it a little bit more interesting for you guys to know what we actually do next once you've baled the hay or straw. Again, not sure what the difference is. If somebody can tell me, it'll be a help. Just get rid of that one. And I shall see you in a second or two. Hello and welcome back. That was quick, wasn't it? The magic of editing. Now, as you can see, I've actually made, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 12 bales of hay there. And the actual game told me that I could go home or go back to the farm after just 4 bales of hay. But I decided I wanted to do all of it. Now, in the bottom left, it gives you information about the current field. And as you can see, my fertilisation rate was only 5%. It was just due to a bug in the game. The actual product on the field, the crops disappeared, so I couldn't actually see what I was fertilising. And I'm told this is something to... Let's just stop. There we go. I'm told this is something that the developers are going to be looking into. It's something that makes the game quite difficult unless you have the ability to see where you're actually fertilising, but of course you can get around it. So let's just change the gear here and we'll drop this off, and I presume we'll now be using some sort of machine to collect the bales. I'm sure it's on the farm already, as this is the tutorial. Fuel, we're alright for fuel, plenty of fuel. Right, let's just drop this off. I need to detach the baler, so let's come to a stop. Q key. There we go. Park and leave the vehicle. Okay, so there we are. Some of your neighbours don't own a combine. They would like to hire you to mow their fields. Okay. Now there is a quick travel in the actual game. And what we can do is we can press the M key. Go to vehicles. And our combine is there. So we can click it. And just like magic. Just like magic. We can now jump straight to the combine. Get our lights on. And we can head over to our friend's field. Quite a nice looking thing, that, isn't it? I think the graphics anti-aliasing could be a little bit better. So let's head over. Obviously once we actually start to use the combine harvester, as you can see at the bottom left, there is a capacity for 5,000 kilograms, which is what, 5 tons. And there's the field over there. Can we get to it this way? Only one way to find out. 5 tons we can harvest, but then obviously we need to empty this, put it in the trailer and then take it to the silos. So where's this field? So I'm just going to change this back to the default so we can see, and as we go to the field it'll actually give us an outline so we know where that field is. It's quite a large area, so are we better off going... So therein lies one of the problems, there is one of the bugs. Harvest the field, but there's nothing in it. I cannot see any crop in that field. So what exactly are we harvesting? If anybody can tell me why, this is a really nasty bug that they need to sort out. This should actually be full of wheat or product, and you can't actually see anything. So I'm going to put the header down. And we're going to enable it with the T key. Oh, and all of a sudden, just like magic, there it appears. So there we go. You're moving too fast. Oh, I think on this one, we press the second key, key 2, and it puts it in the correct speed for us. So there we are. We're now collecting the corn, or the wheat. Too fast again. Okay. It's because I'm using the 360 pad and it's got a slight forward adjust on it. So there we are. We're collecting all this goodness. As you can see, it's filling up at the bottom, 6%, 7%. Now one of the good things about this is it will only harvest what's in the field. In Farming Simulator 2012, I'm actually going to go up and round so then we can come round again. There we go, crop disappeared again, weird. Yeah, in the previous game, if you're using the plough and you weren't actually in the field, it would carry on ploughing, which made your fields very untidy. Whereas this method's a lot better. As long as you're not within that designated field, it won't actually plough. So go up to level 2, tempo 2. As you can see, it's starting to fill up, and we can look at the information here. So we've got nearly a ton of it's a ton of wheat. Actually, this is wheat, not corn. It's 1.8 hectares. Looks like this farmer knew it was doing, although there was no fertiliser. He hadn't used any fertiliser, which is strange. And we've got a blue arrow. I'm not sure what that means, because I am actually doing as we were told. Now you may be wondering why I've come really wide like this. That's because as I get to the end and I come back round, it's just an easy turn. There we go, straighten it back up again. Might have to go get the trailer in a minute. Ah, there's actually a trailer there. It's nice and handy. Right, so I shall continue on with this and get to about 100%, and then we shall jump over to the trailer. Moving too fast. Okay, press 2 for preset speed. That should sort that out. And we shall go when this is filled up. While I'm actually here, still waiting to fill up the harvester, I just wanted to say that there is all the cockpits and everything, all the dials actually. We haven't actually got mirrors as yet, although that is coming. Look at me, I'm going off course now while I'm talking to you. Look. Let's straighten that back up. Oh no, I've got a wonky field now. Yeah, all the dials actually do work on these things. As you can see, it's nowhere near. We're not even halfway full yet. Hello, so something interesting's popped up. It actually says at the top that I'm overfilling. Now, the actual fill rate down at the bottom right is only 84%, so I don't know whether that's because we're on a hill, so that the alarm comes in to tell you that you're overfilling. Again, I'm not too sure what that's about, so let's just lift this up, and we shall just disable it for now. And we'll move our way over to the trailer, which is there. Now, which side is my... Okay, so we need to turn this bad boy around. See, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but the light has changed already. Now let me be careful I don't hit this. I think they should do it. So let's just see if this is in the right place. I think it's F. Whoa, trailer keeps moving on its own. Stop it. Is that over? I think that's over. Yeah. And we shall start filling, which is C key. There we go. And as you can see at the bottom right, that's dropping. Don't know why we can't go to 100. Seems a little bit daft, really. And the beacon lights went off. That's interesting. Maybe that's to tell you that it's filling up. Right, shall continue on with this field, and then we should have a look at actually collecting the hay bales, hopefully next one. A lot of people seem to have had trouble with the bales falling off trucks or something like that. But we shall cut the next video straight to that. So it looks like now we've actually got... we need to go to the silos and collect our wheat. And then we're going to be taking it to the market, I think, to sell it. So let's just get that under there. I don't want to spill too much. Are we in the right place there? I could probably do it being a little bit further out. Let's just get this lined up. I think I'll balls that up again. Is that right? Is that under? I think that's about right. Start pouring. So we've got basically 9 tons. Is that going in? Ah, yeah, nice. 9 tons. I think there'll be... doesn't seem a lot in there, does it, for 9 tons? Oh, is that what I've got in total? Might be 9 tons. Carrying capacity. Oh, there we go. 14 ton. No, that can't be 14 tons, is it? Is that 14? 14,000 K, isn't that 14 tons? Oh, God knows. Right, so that bad boy's full. So it looks like we have to take this. Let's just have a quick look at our map. See how far we gotta go. Now is that us? Oh, not that. That can't be right. It can't be just around this corner, surely. Let's go around and have a look then. Unless that's... I think that'll just be the first waypoint. Let's get this into top gear. Which is 41 kilometers an hour in this bad boy. Quite a long drive by the looks of it. Now you can actually overtip the trailer, believe it or not, but you can also call out somebody to come and rescue you, and it's the same for fuel as well. Or you can see on the fuel meter gate at the bottom right, we've still got plenty of fuel. Actually looks like, is it me or is the sun going down slightly? Seems a little bit early at this time. Oh, is it 9:22? Early autumn. Yeah, I suppose it will start getting quite dark now. L to turn our lights on and off. Now is this it here? No, that's the church. Right, I should turn this a little bit off as we get there, because you don't want to see me driving all the way there. It could be right at the other end of the map, which is huge. And here we are. It wasn't actually that far, to be honest. I suppose it gives you a chance to have a look a little bit of the environment. So I've got no idea how much 14 tons of wheat is actually worth. We're about to find out. 5 grand maybe? 8 grand. Alright, so let's just get this on there. I want to make sure it is actually on there and we're not going to pour it all over the floor. Right, and now we trolley it up. And there we go. Does it tell me what it's worth? Euros. I've got no idea in euros. 57, that can't be 58,000 surely. 59,000 euros. I've got no idea what that is in pounds, but that seems a lot to me. Turn my lights off. Get ourselves out of here. I can drive back home now. That just seemed an awful lot of money. But then again, I don't know how much it's worth. A loaf of bread's a couple of quid, innit? Yeah. Let's get this bad boy back, and hopefully the next part of the tutorial is going to be actually collecting the hay bales. As I said earlier, it should be a lot of fun. This, as a lot of people seem to think that the physics is completely tits, and it chucks the hay bales all over the road. So it should be fun. I shall cut this as we drive back to the actual... That's nice of you telling me I'm going the wrong way. Charming. We should cut this as I get back to the actual field before it starts to get dark. And here we are. I'm just going to drop this trailer. Whoop. In autumn you can sow the winter grains. You can do that on the field that is currently resting. Resting. Okay. And it looks like we're back to ploughing again. So I'm not actually sure what we get to do with the hay bales. I think we'll end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been... Turn that bloody beeping off, gets on your tits. This has been Look at Farming Simulator 2013. Ploughing and baling and everything else is all to come in future videos should anybody decide they want. So let me know in the comments box below if you want to see more. Otherwise I won't bother. I'll just keep on farming on my own. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Give us a like. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.